Hi, my name is Daisy, and this is my introductory speech. How many times have you heard the phrase, eat your fruits and vegetables, when you were younger? Our parents would use lines like, eat your fruits or veggies or you won't grow, to try and convince us to eat them. Sometimes the line worked, other times it didn't. We hear lines like this throughout our lives. While in school, they teach us about the food pyramid and the importance of eating from every food group because it is part of a healthy, balanced diet. But I'm here to tell you that not everything our parents tell us is true. It is possible to grow and be healthy without eating fruits and vegetables. How do I know this? Because my unusual personality trait is that I don't eat fruits. That's right, I don't eat fruits. I don't like apples, I don't like peaches, I don't like oranges, I don't like blueberries, watermelon, strawberries, you name it, I don't eat it. It's been like this my whole life. When I was younger, my mom would try to get me to eat fruit, and I would just gag and vomit at just the smell of it. My mom never knew why I didn't like it, but she suspected that it might have something to do with that while she was pregnant, she had severe morning sickness and couldn't keep anything down. The only thing she could take was fruit smoothies that my uncle would make for her. He would make them from fruit he found in dumpsters behind grocery stores. The fruit was still edible, it was just not good enough to sell. And she thinks that all those fruit smoothies for all those months, then I must have gotten so sick of it that by the time I was out the womb that I could just not have any more fruit. My mom would always tell people that I didn't eat fruit and people could not believe it. When I was younger, my mom would make pancakes every Saturday, and one time she made me this pancake and she put jelly in it and she rolled it up and handed it to me, and I took a bite out of it and I liked it, and she laughed, and I was so upset that she had tricked me into eating the pancake with jelly inside. Growing up, my family members would always make comments like, you don't eat fruit, what are you going to do when you have kids? They're not going to want to eat fruit because you don't eat it. And when you get pregnant, you're going to be malnourished and your kid's going to be sick. And fast forward to a few years later, and I got pregnant and I let my obstetrician know that I didn't eat fruit, and she said it was fine, that I should just make sure I took my vitamins and to eat extra vegetables. Now my kids are older and they love fruit. My son loves bananas, and my daughter too. Me eating fruit has not affected them at all. They haven't even noticed that their mom doesn't eat fruit. How eating fruit has affected my life. My life is pretty normal, and I don't think it has affected me at all. I'm healthy, and aside from a little annoying instances here and there, like when I go to birthday parties or gatherings where there's cake, I usually won't eat any because it usually has jelly filling and fruit toppings. Sometimes when I go to my family member's house, they always ask me if I want to eat fruit. And sometimes I don't know if they're just playing a joke or if they have genuinely forgotten. My husband, to this day, he still tries to convince me to eat fruit. He tries to bribe me. He'll say, I'll give you $100 if you take a bite of this. And it never works. I'd say that I don't feel like I've missed out on anything. The only downside to me not eating fruit has been that whenever I look for weight loss tips or diets, there's always the fruit smoothies. Thank you.